Everybody, Mrs. Gorski back, and today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be using an addition strategy called Make 10. So what we're going to do, we want to add basic facts that could be a little bit more difficult. So in order to do that, I want to use a Make 10 strategy to make it a little bit easier for myself. So here's my fact. I have 8 plus 4, and I also have the visual for the add-ins 8 and 4. So let's just double check that. Here's my 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here is my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, what I want to do to make a 10, I want to look at the addend that is closer to 10. So in this case, it's going to be 8. I want to pull from my 4 to give 8 enough to make a 10. So then it's going to be a little bit easier for me to count to add. So here we go. I have 8. How many more do I need to make that 10? I need 2. So here I go. I'm going to take from that 4 and give it to the 8. That's making my 10. So notice now this entire 10 frame is filled. So therefore, now I have a 10. But I no longer have a 4 here, and that's no longer an 8. Remember, I said this is a 10. This is now a 2. Am I adding 8 plus 4? Well, I kind of changed it up a little bit. So now my basic fact, my number sentence is going to change. So now I don't have an 8 plus 4. I now have a 10 plus 2. So sometimes when you add onto a 10, it's going to be a little bit easier. It's easier to put that 10 in your brain and do that counting on strategy. So here I have 10 plus 2. Here's my 10 and 2 more. The visual really helps us out. We are now looking at what would our total be? What would our sum be here? Did you get it? It should be 12. So here we go. 10, 11, 12. Now, let me just pull this back to prove that still 8 plus 4. Are we going to get to 12? Let's see. Let's use that counting on strategy. Let's do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So notice how we still have a sum of 12 here, a sum of 12 here, but we use that make 10 strategy to help us out. So hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to try another example. And I'm back. So now we have a new fact. We have 9 plus 7. So let's double check to make sure our visual matches for our add-ins 9 and 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what do I want to do? I want to take that add-in that's closest to 10, which is 9, and I want to bump it up. I want to make it that 10. So I'm going to take a little bit from 7 to do that. So how many am I going to add to 9 to make a 10? Only 1. So therefore, now this 10 frame is all filled up. So things just changed up a little bit. So now I no longer have a 9 plus 7. I have a 10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now it changes from a 9 plus 7 to a 10 plus 6. So here we go, guys. What are we going to do? How are we going to add this up? 10 and 6 more. Easy peasy. Teenager number. It's going to give us 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, let's double check. Let's make sure. 9 plus 7. Is it going to give us the same thing? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. There we go. So 9 plus 7 is 16. 10 plus 6 is 16. We made that connection with making a 10. Well, boys and girls, I hope you like our little quick tutorial on making a 10 in order to find out how to figure out some basic facts. As I always say, practice at home, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye, everyone.